Worst date ever! Hi, I'm Franklin Medrado, and today we're gonna see some awkward dates we find on TikTok.
How about the time when the guy said he wanted to take me to dinner and a surprise? Now dinner, free food, at a fancy restaurant? Yes. And a surprise? I am game. So it's Friday night, I'm all dolled up, I have not eaten all day because I am prepping my stomach to eat the heck out of whatever restaurant he decides to take me to. So I'm feeling good. I go down to his car where he hands me a paper bag. And inside the paper bag are 2 ham and cheese sandwiches that he has made.
Run.
This is our dinner.
Run.
Now, I'm already having to rethink my entire decision on this night, but I'm like, I can roll with this. Okay, I can roll with this.
First mistake.
So I pull off the top piece of bread and I peel off the ham because I am vegetarian. I do not eat ham. And then I put the bread back on and I go, to eat my sandwich. And he looks at me like I've just grown 2 or 3 extra heads. What are you doing? I said, it's okay, I'm vegetarian, no big deal, you didn't know, and I'm fine. And he looks at me again and is like, what? How are you still alive? What do you even eat? How are you walking and breathing? How do you function without eating meat? I'm like, dude, it's not a big deal. And he whacks the sandwich out of my hand and he's like, that is touched meat, you should not be eating it. Okay, so now I'm like starving at this point, and we start driving to a restaurant. I'm assuming like he figured out that he had failed. But no, we drive to a random high school parking lot. This is not his alma mater, nor is it mine. He does not have a cousin and nephew or anything like that who goes there. But he decides our surprise is going to be to go watch this random high school football game.
And then you went home.
So I'm like, I can roll with this. We'll chalk it up to nostalgia. Like, we'll just have a good time. So I'm trying to watch this game, but he cannot let go of the idea that I'm vegetarian. He is so hyper-focused on this, and he can't understand why I'm not extinct. Like, how am I still alive? And so by the time the game gets over, because we did stay for the whole game, I could not be more ready to go home, put some sweats on, and pour myself an enormous bowl of cereal. But that's not his idea. He hasn't fed me yet. He needs to feed me. So he starts asking, where do I like to eat as a vegetarian? I'm rambling off all these places. He's like, nah, don't like that. I'm like, dude, just take me home, please. And he's like, wait, I've got the perfect idea. I know exactly where you should go.
A restaurant?
Pulls into the parking lot of a 7-Eleven, a freaking 7-Eleven. And we walk in, the 3-day-old hot dogs are spinning on their little machines. And he's like, you should be able to find some vegetarian stuff here.
And then you went home.
I got myself a bag of potato chips, went home, poured myself that enormous bowl of cereal. Nothing has ever tasted better in my entire life.
I am a little bit curious. Why did you hang on for so long?
Worst first date ever. He would not get off his phone when I got there.
Zombie.
He even brought his baby that he didn't tell me about.
I imagine he's saying, hi, baby, and she say, hi. Oh, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the real baby. A surprise.
What are you gonna get to eat?
I think I'm gonna get the full rack of ribs.
Are you sure you don't want a salad?
No, I think I want the ribs. Well, if you forgot your wallet, you can just Venmo me or Cash App me. That's fine.
Sorry, I don't have Cash App or Venmo.
Okay, well, like your bank account, you can just transfer the money to me.
Here you go.
I'm waiting for a check to pay.
And sorry, what was the last thing you asked me for?
A little container of carrots.
Oh, carrots. Yes, gotcha.
Well, honestly, I feel like you invited me here. Like, I feel like I shouldn't have to pay.
I thought you invited me.
I'm at a point that I have to explain how it works. If I ask you, do you want to go out with me? I am inviting you. That's how it works.
What is the worst date you've ever been on?
He was like 45 minutes late to the date, and then he showed up and he sat down at the table, and it was like his first day on planet Earth. Like, he was looking at the bar menu like as if he'd never been to a bar before. He was like, what are you getting? And I was like, vodka soda. And he looked at me like I was an alcoholic, and I was like, all right. I was like, what are you getting? He's like, I don't know, my mom usually orders my drinks for me.
Mom?
I know. So I was like, and he's like, I think I like rum. I was like, all right, get a rum and Coke. Anyway, the waitress comes over. He looks to me to order for him as if I'm his mother, and then doesn't put a card down. And the waitress is like, I need a card on file. And he looks at me, and I was like, and so then I put a card down. This man then proceeded to order a few rounds of drinks and his dinner on my card, and did not pay, and then walked me to my car and was like, we should do this again. And I was like, yeah, I bet you would. I bet you'd love to do this again, sir.
And how old was he that he was having his mom order for him?
35.
Oh.
No.
Her first mistake was still being there when he was 45 minutes late. I agree, it's true. At the last second, they all became a chorus. Yeah, I heard that too.
35.
Wow.
Oh,
Yeah, honestly, this month I made over probably 50K, just in stuff. So usually I use Discord and stuff. But I could try to show you honestly if you want.
So you make a lot of money?
Oh yeah.
so you make a lot of money? Oh yeah, good for you. I have no patience for people that only talk about how good they are, how much money they make in a day, in a week, and whatever.
You want me to give you my credit card under the table?
Yeah, and then I'm just gonna give it to the waiter
Why?
Why?
because that's just what the man does.
So why don't you use your card?
Because you need to prove your worth.
He started talking about how much money he makes, and at the end he didn't want to pay for the date but pretend to. Oh, Rick. Okay, that's it. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.